welcome to Add More Zest. My name's Rebecca, also known as 4Kids at 147. Happy 20th of December. I am sorry if any of the noise filters through from upstairs. I think my daughter's cleaning out her bedroom. But we're on day 20, so my advent calendar shakes a bit today. My box is also coming a little bit unstuck, but what do we have? Oh, if I can get in it without ripping it, would be a good idea, especially considering it's coming apart anyway. Okay, let's do it that way then. It's not the way it's supposed to go, but we have what looks like some darker blue or more turquoisey blue. That's a really nice blue actually. AB diamonds for the 20th. And I'm using the pink zesty tray. So these are the ones coming in January, and I'm using the third pen from Breanne and her boys. So thank you so much to them. I'm loving using these pens. Okay, I'm going to just do a little reshuffle more this way for this one, just to make sure that I can get to the section that I need. And we've got a lot of background. So I'm going to start with that and throw a load in and do the same as sort of I started off with the black, shuffle, oh, maybe not that hard, rattle them all to the side and then let all the excess off the top go to this side. So I'm just dealing with diamonds in the ridges. And let's zoom in and see how quick this one does or doesn't go today. Yesterday was a lot quicker. In one way, I could do with this one being a lot quicker because it's quite late here, but it takes as long as it takes. And I start, and when I've finished, I finish. And maybe you guys will have a quick section today, maybe you won't. We'll see how it goes for all of us. Anna, she has commented and said it was a nice chat. She said she wasn't able to get any of the orange trays, the orange zesty trays that we did in the first batch, which was in October. She says, but she's hoping to nab some next time around. She's also hoping that they're zesty trays again. She was going to wait and get a painting at the same time to save on postage. She said, but it sounds like they'll be gone before we do orange again. Yeah, it does take quite a while for the colours to come round again, especially because there's so many colours and so many requests and all the rest of it. I would say that a colour coming round can take up to a year for them to come around again. But yeah, the paintings have unfortunately all gone now. But we'll see what the following year brings. We'll see how it goes. Mary said she decided to go ahead and treat herself today. She ordered a pink tray. This was noted on the 11th, so it was a few days ago. She said she has no idea how long it takes to get to the US, but she's hoping to look forward to trying it out. Well, to the US, I'd say it can be anything from 10 days to 6 weeks. Tends to be the way it is at the minute. There are sometimes I'm finding that there are hitches at London Heathrow with parcels going out, and then sometimes it depends on which sorting centre they hit in the US as to whether there's delays there, and sometimes there's delays at more than one. It does seem as though postal services all around the world actually seem to be really struggling throughout a lot of sort of this virus, you know, that we've all experienced. I've found that like UK mail wise seem to have, I think, a little hiccup at the minute, and then it has seemed to have done really, really well. Timeline wise and all that sort of stuff throughout the whole last couple of years, until it's been the last couple of months. And you know, part of it will be the fact that it's Christmas and it's busy anyway, and part of it, I think, is this new variant of the virus. I think is, I mean, even not just the new variant, I would say that there's more people that I've known recently that have had COVID-19. I've known more people personally that have had it recently. They've not suffered a lot with it, but they have had it. And it just seems to go through like little waves, and it seems to be really affecting the postal service at the moment. I don't know if that's the reason it's affecting in other places or not, but I've noticed, you know, supply issues for things and postal services do seem to be taking longer and enduring a bit more at the moment, whether it's, you know, the backlog. There's only so much you can go at twice normal speed, isn't there, before something happens, you know. So I think we just all sort of have to grin and bear it just a little bit and dig the patience out of the pocket. But hopefully it'll be with you nearer the 10 days than it will be nearer the 6 weeks. The 6 weeks is the extreme. But yeah, I think it's averaging about 3 weeks at the moment to the US. But hopefully it'll be with you even quicker. Owlin Roo says, I was finally able to order Zesty Wolf. Quite possibly had the last one then. She says she doesn't know if it'll get there anytime soon, but she's excited nonetheless. She said she loves listening to my waffle as she does her diamond painting, and thank you for all that you do. Oh, you're welcome. I'm more than happy to keep you company. I enjoy chatting away and reading all your comments while I'm diamond painting. Celine says, happy holidays to you and your family. She said she was wondering how my trays compare to a Mosfa tray. She's been interested in purchasing a white Zesty tray, as she likes using the Mosfa, and I think it will be around the same size. She says, thank you for your time. I've not heard of a Mosfa tray. I may have seen one. I'm just trying to have a quick Google diamond painting tray. There we go. Let's have a look. Oh, are they just the standard size small trays, or are they bigger? I'm trying to find, oh, here we go, an actual Mosfa tray. They look like the small ones. Okay, so they look like the white ones that you get in kits. So let me see if I've got one. Okay, so if you're talking about, and this is the bigger one of the white trays that you get in kits, this is a Zesty tray. So it is wider. So if we put it all the way to one edge, you do have a couple more edges that way. And then you do definitely have more length this way. And of course you have the spout. And this is the bigger of the white trays. This is the wider one. There is also the, let's see if I can find one. I have loads and loads of toolkits here, and I'm trying to make sure that I find a smaller one. I think this is a smaller white tray. So that's a smaller whitish tray compared to that one, though that is white on white. So that one, of course, if we go edge to edge, you've got quite a bit more room. So they are bigger than the white trays. you get a few extra rows for definite. But if the size that you normally use, or the company that you normally get, the likes of your white trays, if they do have the sizes on there, we do also put the sizes of the trays, both the zesty and the normal, are in our listing for diamond painting trays. So maybe that will help you to establish exactly what size it is. I didn't realise that's what they were called. We learn something new every day. She says, thank you for your time and loves watching and listening to your videos. Thank you. So I would say slightly larger than the white Mosfet trays, but not too much bigger. And then the zesty tray is, sorry, the Admiral Zest tray is bigger than that. And we do have a size comparison picture of those, of our two trays on the website. We do show the difference between the two. Fee the DP addict says, hi Rebecca. She says she knows she's super behind on watching my videos. I'm behind on all your comments, so it's fine, Fee. She says she's watching the 2nd of December Advent on the 12th of December. She says, but if you love foxes, have you seen the Abraham Hunter Christmas Cuddles by Diamond Art Club? It's so cute. She says, also, if you get 2 from Diamond Art Club, the shipping is back to being free for UK customers. Yeah, I did have a look at that one, following seeing your comment, actually, sort of come through on emails. I did go and have a look. It is quite cute, that one. It is sweet. I don't know what it is, that sometimes just the animal ones catch me and sometimes they don't. It's very weird. It's not like it has to be a particular animal with me, but some of them do look really sweet. That one is cute. I don't know whether it will make it to my stash at the moment, though. I feel like I need to be really in love with the Diamond Art Club one to pay the prices, which I don't mind paying if I love the picture. And I've been keeping half an eye on this site, but because I have a couple still to do, I haven't actively hunted, because I do have a couple in my stash waiting to be done. But I do like the fact that the shipping's come back to being more reasonable. Thea's then also said, she said, I hope you don't mind me posting again. She didn't want to edit the first post and make it into an essay. But she's just finished watching 2.5 of the daily whip and chats. She said, this after a full day at work, she said, and she completed her diamond painting. So thank you for keeping her company. Oh, you're welcome. I say I love keeping people company while they're diamond painting, feeling as though we're sort of doing it together. And it's nice to get a diamond painting completed as well, isn't it? Or at least make some headway. I made some headway this weekend into the succulents painting that I'm doing from Home Fun. I did feel as though I got a nice chunk of it done. My house has suffered, I've found, but I think I just needed to switch off on Saturday for a little bit and just diamond paint because I could. But now I'll have to play a bit of manic catch up, or try and do a bit of manic catch up before I finish work for Christmas, and then need to prepare for Christmas. I think all presents are nearly done, though none of them are wrapped. They're normally wrapped and under the tree by now, but I think that's just going to be a later on in the week job. I might just sit on the bed and do them all in one big session and get them out of the way. Gith says, where did you get the big clips for your easel? So the big clips that I've got on my easel at the moment were actually from DIY Choose. I'm not sure if the video has gone up yet for them. They are also sold, I think, as like pram clips for clipping the likes of muslin round prams and things like that. I think I've seen them as that. I'm not sure what else I've seen them down as, but they actually work really well when, you know, I've got the diamond painting at sort of a bit of a different angle. They're really easy to hold the diamond painting down. I do prefer to use them on an area that's not had diamonds placed. I've not had any problems if I do place it on the diamonds yet, but they are quite springy and snappy. So I do think I could potentially move some of the diamonds if I nudged them, if I nudged the clips a little bit wrong. But on the likes of this 30 by 40, because it is smaller in width than my easel, I find that I can, you know, always put the clips on the edge of the canvas where no diamonds have been done. Eugenia, she says, hi Rebecca, she says, I'm currently working on a football team diamond painting. She says my fiance is a Steelers fan, so I'm making a present for him. So when he comes home, he will have a gift from me. Oh, that's nice. She says he'll be home in 6 to 8 months. Wow. And she wants to have a present for him. She said she started on the 8th of the 12th. Sorry, so 8th of December. When the dates are written in the American format, it does confuse me. It takes me a little bit of time to put them back in an order. But started on your day 1 video, she said. So in 3 days, she's done 7 days worth of diamond painting. Woohoo! And she's hoping to be done at the same time as me. Well, I'm sure it's always, well, I say that, as long as it's a nice diamond painting to work on, if you're doing it as a gift for someone that you love, it can definitely make that process more exciting and drive you to get something finished. I know when I did a custom diamond painting for my son for his bedroom, it was the fact that it was going to my son that drove me to finish it, you know, quite quickly. Sort of gave me that extra bit of motivation. So I just keep tipping the diamonds that have all stashed up here just to get them straight before I turn my drill tray round. I think I have pretty much got the last of them now. So the last of them that were all clustered down here, these are all now straight. So all the ones that were clustered on the top have now been used. So I'll finish doing this side and then I like to turn the tray round. Sometimes I just like to work from the other side of the tray, especially if I've been diamond painting, you know, sat diamond painting for quite a big section of time, quite a big session. I find the fact that I can turn the tray round and hold it differently stops my hands from aching. Because I do have a couple of the sticky mats. Diamond Art Studio were kind enough to send me one. And they do, you know, they can stick onto the diamonds and hold your tray for you. But I've not quite got in the habit. But I do like holding my tray like this as well. And it's just a different angle for your hands to be at, so it can stop them feeling as though they're cramping up a little bit, which I find helps. And it makes this side of the tray closer to the diamond painting. And if your tray is closer to where you're putting your diamonds, you do it quicker because you're not spending as much time going from over here to over here, for example. So I do like to turn my tray round when I sort of reach halfway-ish, and then I start from the other side. And then I go through all the diamonds on this side. Sometimes I even nudge them about, so I'm nudging these down because I'm on this side. I want them to be, well, if I don't drop them, I want them to be close to this side that I'm doing. So I nudge them down a little bit. And then as I get further across, I either move my tray or I concentrate more on the diamonds at this end of the tray. It's just the little things to help make the diamond painting just a little bit quicker, because you've got less time between diamond in tray and diamond on painting. Margaret says, happily diamond painting with you. She said, time goes fast. Yes, it does, especially weekends. She said, I was wondering if you could help me. She says, I love heaven and earth design and both square and round diamond paintings. However, she does sometimes become disappointed with the quality of the drills, especially square. She said, do you think finding a supplier of good quality diamonds, and creating a supply of your own, she said, over time, is an expensive way to guarantee the drills give you enjoyment every time? I think it could be expensive. I think it definitely could be, because buying the diamonds on their own is very often dearer than buying them in a kit. So if you can find, maybe a supplier of them, whether it be a seller on AliExpress or, a seller local to you, or whatever sort of company that you prefer that does, the images that you like, then I would be tempted to stick to them for square ones, because, you'll know then that you've got the quality that you like. However, if you find that you are getting pictures from other people or other companies that are maybe only available from them that you want, but you're not as happy with their quality of squares, which I do admit can be very hit and miss, I think you could possibly get away with changing out the diamonds for a few of the colours, but not all of them. And the reason I say that is the winter tree that I did in June, that I know you followed along with, Margaret, because you sent me some amazing ABs for me to trade out on my winter tree. And I found the quality of the diamonds that came with the kit, so with the actual diamond painting kit of the winter tree, were not that wonderful. However, by mixing in the AB diamonds that you sent me that were good quality and were the bigger ones that fit nicer into the square, I found that by doing some of them with the AB colour, of course, but then some of the colours that were surrounding it in non-AB, that it actually helped to sort of even out the whole picture, and it made the bad diamonds look better, if that makes a little bit of sense. So maybe if you matched up, so I'd say if you could keep hold of, maybe the squares that you are happy with the quality, maybe try and keep, if you find that you're getting bad ones often, maybe try and keep the good quality squares that you like, keep your spares separate to the others. And then maybe if you find that you've got a diamond painting where you're not as happy with the quality of the squares, then if you've got a match, maybe you could just trade out some. So some are good quality and some are not so good. Because I find if you do that overall, the good outweighs the bad. I don't know if I've even made sense with saying that, but if you mix in some good quality drills with bad quality drills, it makes them overall better quality. And I find that once you mix and match those onto your canvas, any gaps that you may have had from just using bad drills and nowhere near as bad, nowhere near as pronounced, and the diamond painting looks better. Hopefully that made sense. If not, let me know, Margaret, and I'll try and repeat it on another day when I might have more sense in my brain going on. So Linda says, I have a question for the group about canvas types. She was looking at a website the other day where you had a canvas choice between the standard canvas and something that she thinks was called short thread canvas. What's the difference between the canvas types? That I don't know. She says she knows that there's more of a plastic or polyester type canvas, as well as the more original canvas types, but that's all she's had an experience on. I actually don't know. I know somebody did quite a few years ago. I know it was at least 2 years ago that I saw it. It may have even been 3. Somebody did do a YouTube video on the different types of canvases that you can get. So it might be worth a quick Google. And if you can find that video, she is a lot more knowledgeable on the canvas types than I am. If not, ask on the group, because they're an amazing bunch of people and many of them will have the answer to the question that you ask. Because I definitely don't know everything. Sherry says, loving you waffling. Her birthday was on the 10th. Happy birthday for the 10th of December. She said, and she turned the big 60. She says, loving life. Oh, I am glad. I hope you had an amazing day. It sounds like you did. If you're loving life, it sounds like you had a very happy birthday, which is good. I think Caris has had a good birthday from what she said she has. I've not been told any different, so I'll take it as her having a good December birthday. But yeah, I think there can be things that come up in life no matter when your birthday is. I just suppose if it's in December, you've always got Christmas round the corner. Margaret has said, doing the Zesty Wolf, she said, is so easy and relaxing. She said the drills are a dream to work with. She said, thank you to Sam and Giles for such a wonderful painting to work on. She said, you've spoilt this diamond painter to want to keep using quality drill paintings. She says, thank you for the Advent Whip and Waffle. You know, as much as I unbox and will buy diamond paintings that are the higher quality and in turn price, and I will also buy and do the lower quality diamond paintings, and I think there is a place in the market for both. There are different budgets everywhere for everybody, and sometimes, you know, there are different amounts that people are maybe willing to spend on themselves as well as a consideration. It may be sometimes that people can afford the dearer diamond paintings, but they can't warrant spending it on themselves. I've got a diamond that is stuck half on, there we go, it wouldn't come off the pen. Wouldn't come off the glue dot. Yeah, while there is a place in the market for both, and I will continue to do both, because I think all types of diamond painting should be out there for people to see and to know about. There is something that is a little bit of a treat when you do work on a quality one. There is just that, it is that little bit nicer, I will say, and I think that's what, you know, doing Zesty Wolf and in turn doing Mr. Quackers, that was also from Diamond Art Studio. I loved working on both of them, and that was down to the drills and the canvas being just so nice. But having said that, I will still do others as well, because I like the image. I like the image, and if I had the choice to maybe take any image that I liked and then get, it done by a higher quality, then I might do. But I think it makes me appreciate the ones that I've spent a bit more on by doing the ones that I've not spent as much on. I think it helps to have that balance. Diamond Art Studio have replied and said that they are thrilled that she's enjoying working on him. She said Sam has fallen a couple of days behind. This was posted on the 11th. She said she thinks Giles is still keeping up, and she's going to try and make sure that she catches up. Well, I haven't seen Giles on the Giles update post recently, I don't think. It has been a busy weekend, this weekend just gone, so maybe I missed it, but I don't think I've seen a post from him for a while, so I am hoping he's keeping up, because it would be amazing if he did finish his first diamond painting in December. But I do also appreciate he's a very busy man, so I won't give him too much stick, or at least I'll try not to give him too much stick if he doesn't finish. And that goes for both of you, because I think you should carve out me time, Sam. I know it's busy though, so I appreciate the fact that it might not happen for some people, but it would be good if you both got that little bit of time to get it done. Aluma says, I love listening to your videos while diamond painting. She says she's just ordered a tray from a different seller because she wanted to try them, but she thinks she's going to feel guilty while using it while listening to you. Don't feel guilty. Don't feel guilty at all. As much as I want each and every one of you to buy all of my trays, because, it might reach to my end goal of just doing diamond painting as a living and the business as a living, I appreciate that everybody has different tastes, everybody has different budgets, everybody has different opinions. So, if you like that diamond painting tray, whether it be, that you prefer it for whatever reason, or whether it be that you like it just the same, or whether it be that you like to use it on some days but not on others, then don't let the fact that you're listening to my video stop you. Because you paid pennies for it, so you're allowed to use it. AJM said, where did you find the diamond painting advent box? It was gifted to me by Katie to unbox, which I did an unboxing on my other channel, which is Add More Zest with Diamonds. There is a link in this video, so if you do want to go and check out the unboxing, I have put a link to the actual advent calendar there as well, just in case you want to go and check it out for yourself. Oh, look, the bottom's nearly done. I've just got a little bit of turquoise. He's flying. I'm sure I must get quicker doing diamond paintings the further on I go. But I'm also really excited to finish him. But I'm also not, because partly, one, I don't want to finish him, and second, I'm not quite ready for Christmas yet. Though maybe I will be by the 24th, because I won't be working by then. Or at least to finish work for Christmas. The cat lady said she spent yesterday's whip and chat sorting out her pinks that had somehow got mixed. Then she went on to sort the 3825 that had spent a night on the floor. Oh, I know you said you dropped them. Did you just go to bed and leave them? Sometimes that's the best thing to do. Sometimes when an accident happens or things get mixed up, depending on what it is, well, actually, depending on how you're feeling, means it either needs sorting out and then you go to bed, you know, the problem's fixed and you wake up to a fresh new day. And sometimes you look at it and go, and you recognise that you just cannot deal with that today. So therefore, you will deal with it tomorrow when it's fresher. Anne Smith said, yes, I was shouting to you about the missing diamonds. Yes, I shout at myself many a time when I miss stuff. And I know you guys spot it as well, often a lot quicker than me. Maybe that's because you're not chatting a mile to the dozen at the same time. But yeah, I do appreciate that you end up spotting it as well. Helen said, have you ordered from Home Craftology? She says she's always getting ads and emails from them, and she'd love to get one. But they're more on the expensive side for her right now, so she'd love my opinion. I don't think I have, Helen. It's not a name that I recognise. I am just going to pop it into the good old Google so I can have a look. No, I've not. By the looks of it, they are... Well, they've been on the American news. I've not seen them. I've not actually heard of them before. I'm trying to have a look. I'm trying to see if they have sort of an about us. So... we leave in that amount. When will my items arrive? So they do come from China. They ship worldwide. And apparently they do sell wholesale. But yeah, I've not heard of them. I don't know what their quality is or isn't like. Maybe it's worth to see if anybody else has posted maybe some sort of review about them. I can't give you my opinion on them at the moment. There are so many more diamond painting companies coming out now. It is extremely hard to even think about touching or trying them all. And I try to keep my stash where I can. Oh, wrong way. I try to keep my stash where I can fairly limited. Not, you know, fully limited, but I try not to have too many that I overwhelm myself. And I like to see, you know, things getting finished as much as I like to be getting new paintings in. I've tried to be very strict with myself. I know that when I get to the point of having too many, I actually kind of feel as though I should be doing them quicker than I am, and that's not the feeling I want to have from diamond paintings. So I will be purchasing some at some point within 2022. I'm not on a no purchase year, which I know some people are after sorting out their diamond paintings. I've got something, a little bit of fluff or something stuck in one. Where's it gone now? I've moved away to get my tweezers and now I can't find the thing. There it is. It was just staring at me. These tweezers are bent, so they're probably not the best tweezers to have tried this with. Yeah, these tweezers are more like a hook than they are tweezers. Okay, I'm not helping myself with those tweezers, so let me just grab... This is a set out of one of the toolkits that I pulled out before, and I've lost it again. Where was it? It was around a black somewhere. No, that's a different one, but I'll have that while I'm here. Okay, I've gone off on a mad one. I know I did whatever it was that I was trying to pick up, and oh, there it is. I knew it broke up a little bit because I ended up stabbing it. But that's the problem when you take your eyes away from something for a minute, isn't it? There we go. Okay, I'll keep those tweezers about and try and get rid of the ones that are damaged. I probably tried to do something with them that I shouldn't. That I shouldn't have done. Okay, yeah, so I'm not on a no buy for 2022. I know I definitely want to get one of the Ever Moment with poured glue, because Ever Moment is a company that I have been using since very close to the beginning of my diamond painting journey. So I do want to see what their poured glue's like. And they are a more expensive company, but quite often their squares are better. And I do enjoy working on them. So there will be a level of excitement when that one gets picked out of the pots. But yeah, I haven't tried that one. So it might be worth a quick Google, or even an ask in the group, Helen. It's amazing what those ladies and gents know in that group. They amaze me every time when a question comes up, and how many of them are so helpful and willing to answer. Okay, so that is the questions for today. I do need to get on and sort of maybe try and get a little bit straightened up around the house before going to bed. But we've got 4 left. I don't think I'm ready for it to be down to 4. I've got 21 for tomorrow, so we get to finish off his nose, but the whole bottom section is done already. So I hope you'll join me tomorrow while we get another square done. And yeah, have an absolutely amazing December as always, and I'll speak to you again tomorrow.